Premier R.J. Simpson delivered his first territorial address at the Great Hall of the N.W.T. Legislative Assembly. Simpson spoke before several attendees, including cabinet ministers, MLAs, and indigenous and community leaders.
As Minister of Justice and as MLA, the number one issue I hear about is the increasing presence of illegal drugs and the devastating impact they're having on individuals, families, and communities across the Northwest Territories.
Simpson says drug-related crimes have risen significantly since the pandemic. He says creating a 7% crime reduction unit last year was a step toward increasing public safety. The unit targets drug trafficking and organized crime and fills a gap in resources for in-depth investigations. Another gap Simpson addressed is the territory's finances. To counter that, he says his government took a pragmatic financial approach. They introduced a fiscal strategy last year to work on reducing debt. The goal was to find $150 million a year through spending cuts and revenue increases. Simpson says even if they did not reach that goal,
had we not taken these measures, we wouldn't be talking about a fiscal situation, we'd be talking about a fiscal crisis.
Simpson also highlighted last year's low water levels in the Satu communities and the urgent need for the Mackenzie Valley Highway project.
I also met with local leadership and the Chamber of Commerce to discuss the growing impacts of barge disruptions and the additional strain caused by the wildfire response. I have carried those conversations with me ever since.
Simpson says though the project has been discussed for decades, but last year's drought and critically low water levels have put it in the national spotlight. Ahead of the budget session this week, Simpson says they are looking to introduce 6 or 7 new pieces of legislation. Nadeer, Hashmi, CBC News, Yellowknife.